Hey everyone, welcome back to another exciting video. Today, we're diving into something truly special, rare photos of Pamela Anderson like you've never seen before, paired with an untold story that will leave you speechless. Can you guess? What moment changed her life forever? Stick around until the end to find out, because trust me, you don't want to miss this. These images and the story behind them reveal a side of Pamela that's raw, real, and totally unexpected. So, let's jump right in. First up, picture this, a young Pamela Anderson. Long before the red Baywatch swimsuit, before the flashing cameras, before the headlines. We're talking about a small-town girl from Ladysmith, British Columbia, with big dreams and no idea what's coming. One of the rare photos we're sharing today shows her as a teenager, with natural brown hair, no makeup, and a playful smile. Can you believe this is the same Pamela who became a global icon? This photo is a treasure because it captures her innocence before fame swept her away. But here's the hook. What happened in her teenage years that shaped her into the fearless woman we know today? Keep watching because we're getting to that. Now, let's fast forward a bit. Pamela's big break came when she was spotted at a football game in Canada, just a regular girl cheering in the stands. A camera caught her on the Jumbotron, and boom, her life changed overnight. One rare photo from that day shows her in a casual outfit, completely unaware she's about to be whisked into the world of modeling. It's crazy to think how one moment can rewrite your entire story, right? But here's the thing. Behind that moment was a lot of grit. Pamela wasn't just a pretty face. She worked hard to turn that chance encounter into a career. And we've got more photos to prove it. Let's talk about her early modeling days. We found a stunning black and white photo of Pamela from her first major shoot. She's got this fierce look in her eyes, like she knows she's destined for something big. This was before the blonde bombshell image, before the Playboy covers. It's Pamela at her rawest, just starting to figure out who she wants to be. But here's a question to keep you hooked. Did you know she faced a major setback early on that almost made her quit? We'll reveal that story later, so don't go anywhere. Of course, we can't talk about Pamela Anderson without mentioning Baywatch. That red swimsuit made her a household name. But we've got a rare behind-the-scenes photo from the set that's totally different. In it, Pamela's laughing with the crew. No glamour, just pure joy. It's a reminder that behind the icon was a real person. Someone who loved her job, but also dealt with the pressure of being in the spotlight. Baywatch was a massive hit, but it came with challenges. The media was obsessed with her, and not always in a kind way. Want to know how she handled it? Stay tuned, because we're diving deeper into her untold stories soon. Now, let's get personal. Pamela's life hasn't just been about fame. She's a mom, an activist, and a survivor. One of the most touching photos we're sharing is of her with her sons, Brandon and Dylan, when they were little. She's kissing one of them on the forehead, and you can see the love in her eyes. This photo hits hard because it shows Pamela as a devoted mom, even when her world was chaotic. Raising kids in the public eye couldn't have been easy, especially with the scandals that followed her. And that brings us to a big moment, something that rocked her life and changed how the world saw her. Curious? Keep watching to find out. What it was? Okay, let's address the elephant in the room. The infamous sex tape scandal with Tommy Lee. This was a dark chapter, and we've got a rare photo of Pamela from that time, looking serious and reflective. It's not a glamorous shot, but it's real. The tape was stolen from her home, and she never wanted it out there. In her 2023 documentary, Pamela, A Love Story, she shared how much it hurt her and her family. It's heartbreaking to think about. But it also shows her strength. She didn't let it break her. Instead, she fought to reclaim her story. How did she do it? We're getting to that, so don't click away. Pamela's journey didn't stop there. She became a passionate activist, especially for animal rights. We found a rare photo of her at a PETA event, standing tall and speaking out. No makeup, no fancy dress, just Pamela, being her authentic self. This is the side of her that doesn't always make the headlines, but it's so important. She's used her platform to fight for what she believes in, and that's inspiring. But here's another hook. Did you know she faced criticism for her activism that almost made her step back? We'll share that story in just a bit. As Pamela got older, she started peeling back the layers of her public image. In 2023, she released her memoir, Love, Pamela, and starred in that Netflix documentary we mentioned. We've got a photo from the documentary set showing her sitting quietly, looking out at the ocean. It's such a powerful image because it captures her reflecting on her life, the good, the bad, and everything in between. She's been through so much, but she's come out stronger. And here's the untold story you've been waiting for. Pamela revealed in her memoir that she wrote it herself, no ghostwriter, pouring her heart into every word. That's huge. It shows how determined she was to tell her truth, her way. All right, here's the final surprise. Pamela's latest project is a vegan cookbook called I Love You, Recipes from the Heart, and it's getting tons of praise. It's another way she's sharing her authentic self with the world. If you loved this deep dive into her life, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss an upload. Watch until the end for a sneak peek at our next video. It's another untold story you won't believe. Thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you in the next one.